Ferrari signing Lewis Hamilton is the craziest, most groundbreaking F1 driver transfer ever. In this video, I will dissect the move and everything about it alongside the perspective of Jenson Button, a former teammate of Lewis back in their days at McLaren.
But having this shift to Ferrari is massive. I think it's great for the sport. Everyone's going to have their eyes on Formula One, especially Ferrari and Lewis.
Yeah, of course, when you have a move of this magnitude, it's definitely going to turn heads and pique the curiosity of Formula One fans because it's almost a new chapter in the sport. Lewis has been at Mercedes for 10 years or so, but now he's in new surroundings, unfamiliar territory.
But also how he does up against Charles Leclerc, who has the contract, so I'm guessing he's the one that's going to be alongside Lewis at Ferrari. It's a big deal making this change in your career to suddenly jump into someone else's team. It's tough, so fair play to Lewis.
Yeah, of course, Charles Leclerc is the main man at Ferrari. They're number one. Carlos will leave the team in 2025. It's obviously going to be interesting to see how Lewis fares against Charles. They're currently friends, but seeing that dynamic change from mates to teammates, it's going to be fascinating to see how that plays out.
Maybe he also wanted something different, you know, to spice it up a little bit. We all get to that point in our career, it's like, you know what, I've done what I set out to achieve, and you choose to retire. Whereas he's gone the other route.
I would say that is what separates Lewis from the drivers that have gone before him. Typically, as Jenson said, when you get to that kind of point in your career, you'd usually just call it a day and retire from the sport. But Lewis is just not built like that. He's built different. He chooses to continue in the sport, and not just that, but sign for the most legendary team that there is. Because he definitely is gunning for that 8th World Drivers' Championship.
The weird thing is that it's quite an early call though, right? To mention it this early on, but it's a year before he'll be stepping into the Ferrari. So how is the atmosphere going to be at Mercedes?
Yeah, it's a brilliant question raised by Jenson. It's really not going to be easy for the team to take, you know, when you've got a legend like Sir Lewis Hamilton soon to leave your team and go to a rival. It is peak.
But George, he's got to start thinking about a new teammate again. Is it going to be someone like one of his karting rivals, Alex Albon, or is it going to be Fernando Alonso, the guy that just doesn't go away? He's always there fighting for the top spots in the top teams. So who knows? And
yeah, of course, it's going to be fascinating to see who pairs up alongside George for that second 2025 Mercedes seat, because it's currently vacant and the rumours and the speculation be flying left, right and centre.
His great hero Ayrton Senna never made it to get into the red overalls, but he is going to do that, and I wonder if it's completing a dream for him.
Yeah, of course, Ayrton Senna was Lewis Hamilton's idol, somebody that Lewis always looked up to when he was younger, trying to get into Formula One. So the fact that Ayrton had never made it to that illustrious Ferrari team, but Lewis is doing that, it does seem almost like a fairy tale story, a fairy tale end to the career of arguably the most legendary F1 driver of all time.